One multinational food and beverage firm is moving forward in its vision for a waste-free future. Nestle Philippines reached its target for plastic neutrality in August after recovering the same amount of packaging it generates in a month. Earlier, I spoke with Nestle Philippines Chairman and CEO Marzouki. He shared the global brand's efforts to lessen plastic pollution in oceans and landfills.
So tackling plastic pollution has been a priority for us at Nestlé and a responsibility that we take very seriously. As the leading food and beverage company in the world, we want to be taking a first-rank role in this endeavor. And 1.5 years after we have globally articulated our vision for a waste-free future, we are very proud that now in the Philippines we can announce that we are plastic neutral, which means that we have retrieved in the month of August the same amount of plastic that we have put out there through our packaging.
And that is 2,400 metric tons of plastic waste, Mr. Marzouki, from landfills and oceans in August. What is the significance of this milestone?
It's very important for us because we are, on one side, we are the first fast-moving consumer good multinational in the Philippines to achieve that. And we hope that this example will encourage others to join us and to develop plans to have a better future for ourselves and our children. You know, 2,400 tons of plastic waste can end up in landfill or can be ending up in oceans, can be mismanaged. And the fact that we're saying we just recover the same amount of what we put out there, irrespective whether it's a Nestle branded plastic or not, I think helps us to really improve considerably our footprint.
And Mr. Marzouki, this is really a massive number, 2,400 metric tons of plastic waste. How were you able to achieve this plastic neutrality?
It is a big number because we also calculate that on average, on a daily basis, every single Filipino consumes one serving of Nestle products. So therefore, obviously, our footprint is big. And to be able to absorb these 2,400 tons on a monthly basis, and as we committed going forward to be plastic neutral every month, we have made some very important partnerships, of which we're very proud of. We have really gathered together like-minded stakeholders, like Republic Cement, Cemex Holding Philippines, and the Plastic Credit Exchange. And together, we have managed to really recover this plastic on a monthly basis, and basically by co-processing it in cement kilns. So co-processing is really a methodology which is used by cement factories all over the world and which is authorized by local regulations on environment and laws. It's a clean methodology by which the waste becomes a fuel, an alternative fuel, and in this process it's completely destroyed. So there are no microplastics left, no fumes. It's a clean way of disposing of plastic.
And Nestle is also looking at key focus areas to address this big problem of plastic pollution. And what are these focus areas?
This is correct. So in order to, we formulated our vision of having no plastic ending up in landfill eventually. And for that, we have developed 3 focus areas, as you mentioned. The first one is developing the packaging of the future. So we have obviously scientists working all over the world around the clock to develop the new packaging that will be obviously much more environmentally friendly in the future. But here concretely in the Philippines, one good example would be that we've made last month a commitment to switch from plastic straws to paper straws. Now, we consume, through our products, 600 million straws every year. So this is a significant step, obviously, to better the environment. The second big focus area is to shape a waste-free future. And I think the example of plastic neutrality in the Philippines, which is a first, I think is a very good first milestone for that. And thirdly, what we want to do is also focus on education, on improving mindsets and behaviors when it comes to waste management. And here, if I can give another example, in the Philippines, we have entered a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Education, the DepEd. And when school starts in October, we will be rolling out under the Nestle Wellness Campus a module into 10,000 schools for all children from grade 1 to 10 on waste management.
You have indeed covered a lot of ground, Mr. Marzouki, but the big question now is, what is there beyond plastic neutrality?
So plastic neutrality is obviously a very important milestone, but it's not the end of the journey. What we would like to propose to all stakeholders is something called an EPR scheme, which is an extended producer responsibility scheme. So under which all manufacturers and users of plastics, like ourselves, for their packaging, would pay a fee that will go into an organization, either governmental or private, that will manage the whole waste cycle. Meaning to say collection, sorting, upcycling, downcycling, recycling, disposing, and we'll do this for the entire industry. That would be the most effective and the most fair method to really address the plastic waste issue in the Philippines.
Kais Marzouki from Nestle Philippines, thank you so much for joining us on The Final
Thank you,
Word.
Rico. Thank you for having me.